Welcome back to Pro Sports Talk. I'm Chris, your favorite stat reader, and we have the Suns hosting the Jazz, and the Suns are 11.5-point favorites. The over-under is at 228.5. The Jazz are plus 425 on the money line, and the Suns are minus 600. Now, these are the overnight odds. They're going to change the closer we get to tip-off tomorrow. They played twice this season, both games in Utah. The Suns won both games, 120-112, and then 134-126. They did cover both of the games. However, the spread wasn't as high as what it is now, and both games went over, and yet again, the over-under was actually higher in both of those games. Lineups, which are projected, they have not been confirmed, and of course, the Jazz are another one of these teams, just so are the Suns, that just have injury designations for pretty much everyone. Collier, Sexton, Juzang, Markkanen, and Kessler. Sexton is listed as in, Juzang is listed as questionable, Markkanen is listed as off injury, and then it's supposed to be Jones, Booker, Dunn, Durant, and Plumlee. Lineups have not been confirmed, that's just who's supposed to be there. Head-to-head, the Suns have dominated the Jazz. They're 9-1 against them in their last 10. They're on an 8-game winning streak against them. The road team is on a 2-game winning streak. The road team is 6-4. The favorite has won and covered the last 3 games they've played against each other. The favorite has won the last 8 games they've played against each other on the money line. The favorite is 8-2 on the money line. The favorite is 5-5 against the spread. The over is hitting their last 6. The over is 7-3, and the over at 228.5 is 7-3. And as I said, both games they played against each other this season went over, and the over-unders were higher than this one, so obviously they went over this. The Jazz are 3-7 in their last 10, 8-2 against the spread. The over is 6-4. They've covered the last 4 games that they've played. 236, 197, 245, and then 189 points. 36-point win over the Heat, covered. Then 13-point win over the Magic, covered. Both of those games were on the road. 3-point loss to the Hawks, and then a 5-point loss to the Heat. For the Suns, 3-7 in their last 10, 4-6 against the spread. The under is 7-1-2. 234, 208, 219, 238. 18-point loss to the Pacers, didn't cover. 10-point win to the Sixers, they did cover. Then an 11-point win to the Hornets, they did not cover. All of those games were on the road. And then an 8-point win over the Hawks out here in Phoenix, they did cover. I'm just checking to see if either of these teams played tonight, which I don't think that they did. They did not. To me, this is a damned if you do and damned if you don't. I do think that the Suns are going to win this game. I don't think that they're going to cover the spread. I think it's too high. They won by 8 in both games that they played against them. Now, could they come out and win this game by 40 because it's the Jazz and it's the NBA? I wouldn't be the least bit surprised. I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if the Jazz pulled the upset in this one, but I don't think they will. So I'm going to take the Suns on the money line. I'll take the Jazz getting as many points as I possibly could. This would be one of those games where if I was going to bet it, I'd go on the alternate line and get the Jazz getting like 20-something points at a reasonable price because they're already high to begin with. And I'm going to go over. Now, these are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.